Hey everybody, it's Michael from michaelangelocaruso.com, the Present Like a Pro Facebook group where we're teaching presentation skills to salespeople and leaders. And of course, if you like this type of video, if you like my presentation style, you want to subscribe to the YouTube channel, my YouTube channel. So go to YouTube, search Michael Angelo Caruso channel, and subscribe to be notified of new videos. We're going to talk today about worry and why we worry so much and how you can stop worrying, right? Because we're wasting so much time and negative energy on things that aren't even going to happen. I'm going to tell you a story that's actually embarrassing, something that I was working on. And it turns out I was trying to solve a problem that didn't even need to be solved. The problem involved the iPad, my old iPad. It's an iPad 2 or 3, I suppose. It's quite old. And I knew I had a problem because I had boxed myself out of my own password. So the first step would be to hack my way back into my own iPad. The second thing I was pretty sure I was going to have to do is update the iTunes because I hadn't been in there for a while. And then maybe there would be some iCloud issues as I was trying to finalize it and get back to where I was with it. By the way, when you call help desks and the help desk person is not invested in your problem, they often just start telling you to try stuff, right? And I think this is a mistake because if there are 4 or 5 ways to solve a problem, you actually want to go to work on the way that's going to be most useful to you, most successful to you. You know, if you've got a lot of energy and time, I guess, you can just go to work trying stuff. But I think it's better to climb to the top of the hill, identify 4 or 5 topics, 4 or 5 possible solutions, and then use the one that is most likely to work. This is, I think, the best way to solve problems. And so that's how I went to work on the iPad, is trying to figure out the 4 or 5 best ways to solve the problem and then go to work on it. So I got past that password situation pretty quickly. By the way, went to YouTube, the best instruction manual ever, right? And hacked back into my iPad. Then I was able to update iTunes pretty quickly. But then I had one final problem, which was the wheel kept spinning trying to update iCloud settings. And I tried it for a few minutes, still spinning. I tried it for an hour, it was still spinning. I tried it for 5 hours, it was still spinning. I rebooted and then went back to the YouTube instructions and found somebody that said it might have to try it overnight. So I ran it overnight. I got up the next morning, it was still spinning, trying to update the iCloud settings. And then it occurred to me, I'm just rebooting this prehistoric monster to try to watch YouTube videos on it. I wasn't going to need to back up to the cloud or anything like that. So when I rebooted the next time, I saw a little thing that said, skip this step. Bing. And I skipped the step. It stopped trying to update the iCloud settings. The desktop came alive and I had my iPad back. So the lesson there is, don't try to solve problems that don't exist. And don't worry about stuff that's not going to happen. My dad used to say 99% of the things we worry about never happen. So that means we're wasting time and energy. Think about the old military axiom, no plan survives first contact with the enemy. They're not saying don't make a plan with that axiom. They're saying make a plan and then adjust the plan based on what you discover as you're going through the process. So I joked earlier that some of us learn from other people's mistakes and some of us have to be those other people. Learn from my mistake. Don't worry about stuff that's not going to happen. If you're really good at worry, what you do is you go to people that you live with and you say, you know, we should be worried about this. And if you're influential in your own household, now you've got multiple people worrying about something that's never going to happen. Shame on us for ever putting other people through that. My name is Michael from michaelangelocaruso.com. You can catch up with me in the Facebook group, which is Present Like a Pro, to learn presentation strategies, sales strategies. And of course, you should subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're interested in learning more about life tips, getting motivated, etc. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. We'll see you soon.